So the mouse came back, and I caught it. I actually had it on film on my other camera, but unfortunately, that other camera, if it's about to, it doesn't have to be this one, by the way, this old crappy one, but if it's about to run out, as in run out of juice, die on you, because the battery needs to be charged. Remember, these new cameras that are high quality, the price you pay is they don't charge as long as that one, but whatever. It's a battery that comes with it, whatever kind of lithium battery, whatever kind of battery, versus these are regularly AA batteries that go in this dinosaur camper. C713. Anyway, it died on me, and when that happens, you gotta be real careful because you've been recording the video for a while, and if it dies on you, the video's gone, no matter how long that video happened to be. So, mouse footage I did not get, but you just have to trust me. It was running around, it was down there, and you know, I heard something when I was in my bedroom, and I called the mouse back, but I didn't see it, but then I came out and I did see it. Also found some mouse droppings, so. But it's not really going to find anything to eat. I haven't left anything out for it. It can get water. There's always water in the sink and stuff. That's why when she was talking about, she isn't the woman from the wildlife removal service, one who answers the phone. She'd heard a horror story where the person's place got flooded because the mouse or mice, whatever, they were chewing on the dishwashing wires. But this still looks like the same mouse. He's still somewhat bold. It is still somewhat bold because I was sitting right here where I thought I was creating a video. Little did I know. Because while I was doing the mouse footage, I could see it going, but it didn't last long. But anyway, and I was right there. She's 9 minutes down there, and the mouse came right up from that stove, like this far away from Omar, I would think. How much, you would just, I don't know. The woman was like, yeah, they get bold. I'm like, I was surprised. Its days are numbered. It's hard to know what's the right thing to do, you know. Even the woman on the phone said, well, if your oven's a self-cleaning oven, you won't necessarily have to get rid of the oven. You just turn it full blast a couple times, whatever. I don't know if it's self-cleaning. We don't have the booklet, the directions, the whatever, and we've never cleaned the oven. And again, just the idea of it is freaking me out a little bit, you know. Do you want to pay for a new oven versus do you want to cook in an oven you know a mouse is living inside of? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Not up to me. I just don't know. I'm not taking these off to show my feet. I'm taking them off because my feet hurt. I don't like to be in anything walking around the house. I can't walk around about bare feet. I can at least walk around in my socks. Or if I shouldn't walk around in bare feet. I'm so excited because not that the mouse is back, but at least, you know, didn't burn up in the stove or whatever. Lena was saying, Lena, if you're watching this, I would never get those glue traps. They're inhumane. They're cruel. Okay? conference center, whatever call center. He was an older married guy, and I was in my 20s, but he killed mice with those glue traps. He would talk to me about how they scream. Yeah, because they're going to die a horrible death. They're trapped. Look, it's awful. It's awful. These things aren't bugs to me, Selena. You know, I still have a picture, 40-year-old picture of Green Pup. The mouse I had in grade school. This mouse doesn't look it. Green Pup is black mouse. This is not a black mouse, as you guys have seen. But I did get some video footage of it. It just didn't take. It was on that camera. And it was apparently, unbeknownst to me, ready to die. The charge doesn't last that long. I wasn't paying attention. And, you know, there you go. Fortunately, it was just a small, you know, few minutes that I lost. But I did lose the footage of the mouse. And it's gone now. I brought it back a few days. Yeah, I know I was going to have some decisions to make. Fact is, those people are right, you know. If you just call it an exterminator, then they'll just trap it, and that's it. But no guarantee you won't have another one coming in the same way that this one came in, number one. Number two, these people actually sanitize everything. They do a real thorough job, but you pay a pretty penny for that thorough job. Is it worth it? Well, no. Along the same lines as, do we need to get a new stove? Or do we just, if it's self-cleaning? If it isn't self-cleaning, it's a no-brainer. It was a brand new electric stove several years ago. Probably most stoves now. I don't know, maybe you have to go higher up in the price range to get a self-cleaning. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have the directions. But you can look it up online and see. I can't even see the brand. I can't even get that out from under behind. I wanted to pull it out. To be blunt, I don't see why the mouse ever has to come on our counters and piss and shit on our counters. I did find little poo-poos. Or turds, or whatever the mouse poo-poos. It's hard to differentiate from them, and the seeds are on my Ezekiel flax spread. But I don't have Ezekiel flax spread way over there behind the crock pot, and there's mouse turd there, and I know that that's what it is. It was crawling all through our dishes. What are you going to do? Get an exterminator, get somebody, or, you know. They give off a scent in their urine or whatever that and my mom, I told my mom that, like, they give off a scent that leads other mice to come through the same way that they got in, tells them this food and whatever. I guess they're, you know, whatever that word is, they're good to their fellow mice. They're generous or whatever. They invite other mice to come and give off and tell them. And my mom's like, they talk to each other. I'm like, yeah, more or less, huh? Just like the whales do and the dolphins talk to each other, not literally like we talk to each other. Or the bees, the ants, they all talk to each other. It's just, it's non-verbal communication. There's a video I need to watch and try to follow where I told you the top of my foot, my right foot, the one that I broke a couple summers ago, is hurting, but it can be from, these are size 12 and I don't actually wear a 12, but I love these sneakers and it's very hard for me to find anything that I like in sneakers, okay? But I've laced them too tight, they're hurting my feet, they're hurting the top. And there's a technique called ladder technique or different, where, and there's a woman who has a video, and if I can sit there and just try to follow what she's doing, she does it step by step, where you lace your sneakers not so tight, you skip it, but it's not, I'm not good at following shit like that. I never did like aerobics or things like that. I might have tried one class and I couldn't keep up. I couldn't follow what the instructor was saying to do. I'm just not good at it. But you can't pause the yoga aerobics instructor. You can pause that video as much as you need to and try to follow exactly what she's saying to do. But then again, also nowadays, I don't think they're making sneakers long enough. Lacing's long enough. That's another thing. If I try to lace my lacings all the way up to every notch in the sneakers, you left it that much to tie, you know. I don't like that. Sneaker lacings have gone downhill. To untie, no matter how tight, it just drives me nuts. These sneakers from New Balance, 1540 V2, I think, are supposedly made in the U.S. I have to say supposedly because sometimes there's a loophole I've noticed. They'll say something is made in the United States, but technically it's not completely made. They still get some pieces from other countries and then they assemble it in the U.S., you know, so you gotta read the fine print, I suppose. Read the fine print. On the crappy camera, I can do an 80-minute video. Battery life provided, you know, if the batteries don't run out. But on my new digital, it's 29 minutes exactly. It doesn't go past 29 minutes. But it's exciting to have the high quality that I've never ever had on any YouTube video I've ever done, you know. And I started all the way back in 2007. Remember, I had 2 YouTube channels prior to this one. And they're still out there. I just am not officially their owner. I can't prove it. So in the world of you know, online, it doesn't matter. If you can't prove it, even though everyone would realize that it has to be your channel. It doesn't matter. You can't prove it. It's not yours. You can't access it, period. Don't care. In some ways, I would probably be better off not having my ALICIACREATURE and Alicia 01 videos out there. But nothing I can do about it, so I'm not going to care. So Lori Loughlin and her husband, who as far as I've heard so far, that it sounds like they paid the most, and experts are saying all along, legal experts are saying, it will matter how much you paid, and for that fraud, that cheating scam, Project Varsity Blues or whatever. And they paid $500,000, her husband, although she's the only one being charged. She must have been who orchestrated it. And then they were both in on it. And it's up for debate whether or not the kids knew what their parents were up to. But they got in on rowing, and they don't even row. Anyway, in her brilliance, in her wisdom, she and her husband decided to fly to Boston via a private jet. And somebody on a talk show host, I don't know who it was, said that didn't sit well with them. They're like, that was not very smart. Whoever told them to do that should be fired. They arrived on a private jet into Boston. Flew. Lori came in and she's signing autographs, smiling, all this crap. I could have been there if I wanted to, just as an aside. Had I been so inclined to go down there, I could have. It was that difficult. I had no interest. I'm just saying I could have. Juxtapose that grand entrance of Lori Loughlin with Felicity Huffman. She and her brother, not her husband, William H. Macy, her brother, arrived 2 hours early to avoid the crowds, the paparazzi, the whole 9 yards. They were low-key. Lori Loughlin and her husband flew into Boston on a private jet. Now, we'll see. We'll see what the judge says. Judge might not want to, he, she, whatever, might not want to, will any of these people serve jail time? I don't know. Judge might not want to put America's princess into jail, into prison. I don't know how smart it is to flaunt your money around and fly in for your hearing on a private jet. I mean, I don't know. Do I care? Nope. Do I care if any of these people go to jail? Nope. I heard that some of them are negotiating plea deals, and we heard this a while back, and that some of those plea deals do include jail time. Again, Lori Loughlin and her husband, $500,000, and compare that, Felicity Huffman was like $15,000. It's a big difference. And they said all along, the legal experts say it's the money amount most definitely plays a huge role in what kind of punishment these people will receive. But how they're going to stay out of prison, I don't know. I don't know. Remains to be seen, I suppose. But I'm not going to be all happy, if they... It just depends on the judge. These people don't have priors. They were, if you want to have compassion, they were doing it to help their kids. I mean, but do I think they should all get up? They should just get off scot-free, including, the ones who paid a lot of money, and just not be, or just get probation, or they already have a criminal record. I mean, that's a given, but will they be sent to jail? I don't know. There's one, the lawyer, and some of them are negotiating plea deals. They're pleading guilty, okay? But there was one whose lawyer was like, this husband and wife, they're innocent of this. They're innocent. That's interesting, huh? They're innocent. We shall see. I still plan to read to you just the part that talks about, Justice Smollett and whatnot, from 2 days worth of Inside Editions that I have saved, and World News Tonight, and I think a Weekend, it says something, a few things I want to put on closed captions and just read. And then, of course, I want to read you that essay. The note I gave to Donald, and you know he didn't care. Of course, he didn't care. Didn't care. Oh God. Woman. Remember last month that guy strangled a cougar, attacked him, strangled the cougar with his bare hands, killed it. And people thought it was a hoax, it wasn't true, but they found the cougar and the guy's all, hurt that he survived. Okay, well now, this woman, I don't know, was in British Columbia or wherever it is, but anyway, in her backyard, cougar attacked her 7-year-old son, and it had his arm, whatever, it would have killed the kid. The mother jumped on the cougar's back, and she opened up its jaws, got the kid out. I mean, she was a mom, she saved her son, and she's on Inside Edition saying, I was thinking, she was like, I was thinking to myself, I had no time to even, my son, I could literally have to watch my son die in front of me, and she wasn't gonna, she attacked that cougar. She got her son away from him and his son's life because of his mom. Unreal, huh? Saved him. That time in Disney, that guy tried to save his son. He ran into the water with the alligator, or he dragged the kid away. And that, just in case you don't know, or you were one of those naive ones, whatever, who believe everything, it was a lie. The alligator did not come up to the shore while the father and son were walking hand in hand. Like I saw in some videos and on TV, I delved deeper and I got to the truth. Witnesses swear by it. That alligator was in the water, and these foolish parents are just as responsible as Disney. They're equally responsible because they were just partying it up on the shore, having their little 2-year-old in water by himself. Okay? You don't do that, period. Splashing around at dusk. And no, they weren't warned, that's why I blame Disney too, they weren't warned about alligators. But situations like that, he could have drowned. You should not have him in the water, this strange place, while you're watching him. The witnesses said that Dad was watching they were watching him like 10 feet from where, they were on the shore, he was in the water, and they were about 10 feet away from him. And there was no way that Dad was going to catch up to that alligator who had dragged his son away. I don't like being tricked and lied to and whatnot. It was on the news, it was on his edition, I found it in videos, the same damn thing, and people get mad if you argued. And then I'd refer them, I'd give them links to what I read on certain sites that definitely were telling the truth. Okay? It's so easy. Oh, the alligator came all the way up to the shore and the guy was just innocently walking on the sand with his bullshit. The kid was in the water. The parents were watching from the shore. And when that kid was taken by the alligator, there was no way you were going to save him. No way. All right. I don't want that inspector here. But that's because I don't want anything, you know what I mean? I just want there to have never been a mouse in the first place, and not another thing we have to worry about, and not more money my mother has to shell out, and possibly for a new stove on top of this, whatever she decides to do. I just wish none of this was happening, of course. That's like anything in life, we all wish when it's bad, pain in the ass, annoying, traumatic, heartbreak, whatever. I wish this wasn't happening, but it is. So add it to the list, right? Add it to the list. And Mousy went away, and I could have caught him on film if I had had the film available. But one camera, my good camera, was about to die out and need to be charged, and this one wouldn't matter, but this one, it would have mattered, because when the mouse comes out, it comes out or whatever, and it was out for a while and peeking out or whatever, but now it's gone. And there wasn't any food for it to find, so it went back wherever it goes for days. This camera, the memory was full. And the reason the memory is full is because on the camera I returned to Target, glad I returned it to. Video quality wasn't that great, and it was fading in and out. There's something wrong. But it could have been because I was using an old memory card, USB memory, camera memory, and that I had just fragmented, whatever you call that. But still, it had been used in a lot, and that might have had to do with that. I don't know. But anyway, I can't believe one digital camera won't recognize another. My new digital camera won't recognize the videos that I created on the other digital camera. I can understand not recognizing these, but it won't recognize the ones, this from the other digital camera, the Sony, it won't recognize them. So I have to figure out what they are. I think they're all regular videos, and if they're on YouTube or whatever, I have to then delete them. I can't delete them. they're not recognizable. They don't show up on any camera. Another thing I could do is check and make sure they're all either on my PC. If they're they're just ones that, you know, voicemails, whatever, the ones that I don't put on YouTube, obviously, or if they're on YouTube, find them and then just, you know, then wipe it clean. Wipe this memory card clean. That's how I can delete all of them. Whatever it's called, whatever it's called, that you do refragmenting, or you do the USB camera. I don't know what it's called. But it's what I did to one originally. But this camera, I wasn't playing around. I wasn't taking any chances. I actually ordered off of Walmart a 32 gigabyte memory card, camera memory card, USB camera memory card, so it would be brand new, or my brand new camera. I didn't know there'd be problems with my old camera memory USB. I didn't know there'd be problems putting those that had videos created on the crappy, you know, putting all those on, using that for the new digital. No, it doesn't work. It won't even register the old ones. And this old camera won't register the new ones for the digital, you know. But I thought at the very least 2 digital cameras would recognize each other, you know, that I could, the USB that I used Sony to create how many videos, I would think they would be able to register on this codec AZ421, but no such luck. So I have to find another way to get rid of them, or to figure out to make sure that they're somewhere safe and then get rid of them.